Quick disclaimer before I start the video, I am not a dietitian, I am not a nutritionist. I'm just telling you all what happened to me when I went pescatarian for a month. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to tell you guys how I lost 10 to 15 pounds in 1 month. And I say 10 to 15 because 5 of those pounds were actually like water weight. So I don't really want to count those, but they still matter when you sit on the scale. I looked in the mirror in like a fitting room and I just felt like bigger than I usually do. Not an unhealthy big, but just a bit bloated, a bit uncomfortable, and I knew I didn't like the way I felt and I looked. So that same exact day, I don't think I had eaten yet. I decided not to eat any more red meat or like poultry or anything like that. Just straight up pescatarian. So in order to like endure this diet or this lifestyle, I knew that I couldn't like load up on carbs, so like pasta, bread, potatoes and all of that stuff, and not get in my fruits and my veggies. So I wanted to be able to balance that out. So in the video, I'm going to talk about how I did this without going to the gym, what I ate when I had fast food or when I traveled, and the side effects that I got from actually doing this pescatarian diet. So my starting weight was 158 pounds, and then I got on the scale a little bit early, so maybe like a week before the actual month was over, and I weighed 148 pounds. And then the last day of the actual diet, I weighed 143 pounds, which gave me that negative 15 in my weight. So if you know anything about losing weight, that first couple of pounds you said are water weight. I incorporated a lot more water into my diet. So for this whole month, I only drank water and ginger ale. I think I had juice maybe like once or twice, and if it was either apple juice or cranberry juice. So I did meal prep a few times. It was a lot of like the basic meals. If you watch any weight loss videos, it was like brown or white rice, salmon and broccoli, or sweet potatoes, salmon and rice, or like varieties like that. They were very basic, but they were helpful. So I would do the pasta meals. I would add tuna in my meals. I know I did like crab legs before, flounder, whiting, and then shrimp. So I wanted to make sure that I got a lot of things that were like low in mercury, so that I didn't eat them a lot, so that my blood levels wouldn't like shoot up through the roof with mercury, or I wouldn't get sick. Or for a few meals I didn't incorporate seafood at all, which was very hard because I was not trying to go like full vegan or vegetarian. I just wanted to cut back, and you need to be very disciplined in order to do that. But it's not as bad as it looks. I remember Googling and finding a pescatarian meal plan on Pinterest, a pescatarian grocery list on Pinterest, and then you know, ways to spice up, you know, seafood meals as well, because you can get very bored eating salmon, rice, and broccoli every single day. So when I went out to eat, a lot of places, if we went to like bar and grills, the only seafood option would be like fish and chips. If I went out to like a more upscale restaurant, I would get the salmon, or I would just get like pasta with nothing in it. I also did a lot of salads with variations in it. So I did like a shrimp salad, salmon salad. I think I had like tuna in my salad before, or a tuna salad as well. So I'm not allergic to any seafood or any shellfish, but I remember I incorporated a lot more shrimp into my diet. And I usually don't eat shrimp a lot. I'll eat it, but not as much as I would like a salmon or like crab legs or something. And I can remember one week I had shrimp about 3 or 4 times that week in different variations, and I broke out in hives everywhere. I wouldn't say that I'm allergic to shrimp, but I know that my body had a severe reaction to it, simply because I was eating something more than I usually did. So when I would go to fast food restaurants, okay, fast food was like extremely hard, not because, you know, it's bad for you, but fish options are slim to none. If there was like no other options, right? So this is like, the fast food portion is like last resort, no other options. I'm not, you know, cooking at home. I remember I wanted a fish sandwich from Wendy's and they had discontinued it, and I was so upset. I know Chick-fil-A only does fish sandwiches during Lent, so I found myself at McDonald's getting fish sandwiches, or I would get like sides. So I would only order off the sides menu. So if it was like rice, I know like if we have Bojangles, we have like dirty rice, fries. I got a lot of side salads, fruit cups. There's also an article that I found, I think it was on Thrillist, of like healthy fast food options, and I'll be sure to try to find it and link it below. But I would find like all of the healthy options on the fast food menus go to those, and if they had chicken in it, take it out. And I remember there's like a power bowl at Taco Bell that's actually really good. So I would get the Power Meal veggie bowl, and then I would bring it home and add tuna to it. Alright y'all, so my camera died and my memory card is full, so I'm just gonna finish the video on my phone. It's super easy to kind of customize your orders when you don't put any meat in it, and then bring it home and kind of spice it up the way that you like. That way you kind of know what's going in your food, but you're still able to control the options that you want to control. So although I didn't work out, I made sure I drank a lot of water, and I still tried to do breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Even if breakfast was just yogurt or like apples, I made sure I did that. So just like I said in the beginning, I did not go to the gym the entire month. For work, I travel, so there was not much room for working out at all, but I did make sure that I was super active, so I wasn't sitting down a lot. I was walking around, and I used my Apple Watch to kind of check my steps. I gave myself goals for that day. So I found my face getting slimmer, my arms getting smaller, my like hips and my sides were going in a bit, and my stomach was getting flatter as well. I am not pescatarian anymore, but I am thinking about doing it again just to kind of get my body reset. I loved how I felt doing it. I think the hives just kind of scared me away, but if you'd like me to do what I eat in a day, pescatarian style, happy to do so. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.